like an Angie's List, but without paying for
Right,
it.
exactly.
Okay. Goodbye,
Exactly.
Angie. Bye.
Right, bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
I meant Angie.
With the blonde hair.
Ooh.
With the good hair.
No, she did not say.
No.
Becky with the blonde.
Becky, no.
All right. Moving on. All right, so we've stated what the name means. We stated what it's about. We stated how they can see. What we're going to say one more time before we go ahead and end this interview. We talked about what it is you need. We talked about how you're going to forward focus.
No, we didn't talk about forward focus. I'm just going to say one thing.
What do you see?
But I didn't really finish because we got off on something else. But here's the thing.
Okay, no, hold on. So, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Okay.
Boom, there you go.
All right, gotcha. I have 4 letters, and I'm going to leave it at that until it actually comes into play. But what I see actually working out in my today is VNTV. And that's it. That's for the next interview. Interview.
No, I'm sorry.
It's happening, baby doll.
I have this thing called the Dream Bell. It's called the Dream Bell. Now say that one more time.
VNTV. Yep.
We rang the Dream Bell on that, which means that's gonna come. It's the dream that's gonna come. You're looking at. I did. You gotta drive.
Okay.
So you're going to forward focus on VTV. I know what that means.
VNTV.
VN Novus. Yeah, I'm sorry. The VN. I just saw V because V as in Vanessa.
Okay.
VN Novus TV. So you're looking forward to having your own online TV production. That's doable because
it's very doable because not that I have those skills, but I'm partnering with someone who does.
There are people right now on YouTube that have their own network news TV.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's doable. I plan to be a part. So listen to me interviewing, trying to show my skills so that I can be.
There's a lot less.
Hold on, I'm not finished.
Okay.
So I can be a part of Via Novus TV. Hi, brought to you by, the interviewer, me.
There's a lot less geographical restriction on VNTV. That's why.
Absolutely, because that's what a lot of people don't understand. That if you take it out of the old way of doing things, where you had to be physically in that location, when you're talking about digital, when you're talking about online, when you're talking about social media, I can interview and go to an event. Let's say the Soiree Black Caucus, that's all the black lawyers in the area, and a lot of them are from South Carolina, and they come up here and they have an event. I can basically go interview them in their surroundings and
live.
send it to you live.
No, you don't have to send me anything. You do it live from Via Nobis.
Right.
I'll connect you with Via Nobis, so you can go in, set up your live from Via Nobis.
People, are you not hearing me? Are you not hearing this interview? If you're looking for your business to have some PR that's going to be sent out to people like you and me who will understand where you're coming from, who will appreciate what you have to give, you will be doing yourself an injustice if you do not contact the creator,
the Dream Whisperer.
No, we saying this out loud. Forget the whisper.
Well, I'm just saying.
The dreamer.
Okay, all right.
All right. If you do not connect with Sheila Pearson of Via Novus MAGZ to get your business in the forefront, I don't know what you're waiting for. All right.
Look for free.
Look for my pure romance.
Okay.
Okay. Look for my wellness.
Okay.
Look for my CTFO. That's cannabis sativa oil without the THC.
Okay.
You look for my travel company because I will be in Via Novus MAGZ. Why? Because she reached the far. She's saying this for South Carolina and the people, whatever. But we did hear her say that she wants to reach out,
spread out,
expand. And again, because of the social media and internet, we can basically be in one part of the world and still focus on letting everybody know about our business. Period.
And I think that's what needs to happen across the board, not just for Columbia, just for South Carolina. There's a reason that it's rooted there. Absolutely. But the purpose is to continue to, you're going to build a bridge to where? Or from where? not just here, to everywhere. Right.
Exactly. When you say build a bridge, I don't mean just one location from A to B. You're trying to build that, connect the bridges
with
from
color
all over.
And I'm open to other races of color. We share some of the same struggles.
Okay, that's going to be for our next interview. When we say of color, because I don't know about you, but when I say of color, if you look at Crayola, a box of crayons, there are plenty colors in there.
Right.
I have yet to meet purple people, but I'm sure they exist. But until that time,
right.
Yeah, but no, I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So look at the camera and tell the people what you'd like them to know about you and Via Novus. This is yours. You got 2 minutes. Go.
That's the thing. I think it's my vision, but it's not just my need, my purpose, or whatever. I think it belongs to all of us. And I think it's important for us to realize that we need to come together and in order to strengthen as a unit and do it in unity. I mean, I don't want to miss any more of your events. I don't want to not know that you're an option for me to spend my money for products and services. So I really, really do want us to gather together, become this united hub, not this click here, not that click there, because we're still missing things. I happen to like variety. I want a little bit from over here, a little bit from over there. I like choices. I think we all do. So let's come together. Let's make this thing happen. Let's make it pop for us. And, let's experience success as a family. That's what I got.
Okay, look, hold on. I know we're going to end this interview, but there's something you said that sparked another question for me. I'm going to give you, for instance, I made sure that I had an event coming up, which, my daughter and my grandbaby was coming from Japan. My first time meeting my grandbaby, 3 months old. So I decided to hire a company to clean my home. It was a company of color. I made sure of that. The ad said 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. And he came in here. I paid him. He said just give him $200 because he didn't want me to pay him on the books. He didn't want me to pay him through Groupon, which is where I found him. I said, hey, that's my brother. I can go ahead and accommodate. But, after the work was done, I paid him. I go and I check, which was my fault because I should check beforehand. He took me for my money. He did not give me what he said he would. What does Via Novus? What can Via Novus? Can you vouch? I'm sure you. I'm not sure what you're gonna say, but can you vouch for someone that's in Via Magazine? Like, what do you do to ensure that the person is who they say they are?
I'm not able to do that. I think that word of mouth that comes from the services and products will do that. What I'm hoping is, though, that we will hold each other accountable in a responsible way. Like, I feel your anger on that. My first response to that is let's go get our broom handles and take care of business.
Another story for another day.
Another story for another day. We'll do a story time. But seriously, what we really should be doing is interacting with these people, letting them know, I'm going to allow this to be a learning opportunity for you.
That's exactly.
Let me explain to you what it is that you did to set up my expectations for something and the fact that you didn't and how you didn't. And I really want to continue to do business with my community. But you make it challenging. Help me want to make a decision to work with you again. Because this is the only way that we're going to be successful. Because I can say some things to make you lose customers that were going to come to you based upon my thing. So you may not think that you feel it, but you don't feel the growth of your experience with me.
Okay, because that was one of the things that I want to bring forward to everybody, that Via Novus is not responsible for how they do business with the people that may be advertising through you, but you are very concerned and you were willing to do that talk and have that talk, or to say, look, the same platform that put you out there is the same platform that can bring you down. So if you're looking to pull the wool over my constituents, my followers, my family, the Via Novus family, then we're going to make sure that everybody knows what you're about. So, and there are a few people that I have done and will do business with that actually do things that I can do, but I want to give them my support in my business. Right. And I'm not going to ever beat them down if they don't do well, what I think is well, but I would have a conversation with them
to build them up, because that's the part we're missing. Everybody talks about, oh, black people take a long time. Black people do this. Black people do that. Talk to them. Have a reasonable
look, about to
conversation.
close this interview down, but every time you say something, you bring up something else, because that was the other thing, was that being that I have 4 different network marketing businesses aside of me being a federal officer for almost 30 years, the first thing I've noticed that people say, oh, we've been friends, so you got to give me a discount. Not knowing that I've taken the time. You should notice, folks, she took a sip. She was about to take a sip of brandy on that one.
You just said some cuss words.
I did not.
Hook a sister up, hook a brother up. You won't go to your friendly colonizer down the street. Yes, I said it.
She said the word.
I said it. And say, hook me up.
Whoop, whoop. She said the word. She's not afraid.
No.
Did y'all see that?
They will give you a price. You will take it or you won't. You do very little haggling unless they're selling you a car. And I don't know if you haggle then, but if it's a black person, you want to hook up. If you can't get a hookup, you get mad. You won't do business with them. You'll go pay full price down the street with somebody who is Caucasian. Okay? I need you to just think about that, and just think about that.
Give me a second. Let's give me a second. All right, now that was your trade from Know the Ledge Second. He gives you hardly no time at all. Love him. But anyway, that's another reason why Via Nobis is so important. It's so important. Is because
I think you're giving me my editorial for December.
Okay, well, let's keep it going then.
That's what it's going to be.
I said Via Nobis is so important because we will go out and spend our money in places or for people and for designers, Michael Kors, Tommy Hilfiger, and other people who really cannot stand us, but they like our money. They'll talk crap about us, but they like our money. They hate us, but they will sell us our products, and we will stand there just as proud wearing their names and so forth. That's why I think it's really important that Via Nobis puts